Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt, CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this finally Friday, March 18th, for Tano TV, KRIM Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, a Yavapai County Sheriff's Office detective was notified recently by the online bond service used by the Yavapai County Jail that a stolen credit card was used to pay for the $15,000 bond of Kelsey Scott. The bond service informed detectives that additional attempts were made by the same individual to use stolen credit cards to bond out another inmate, Ashley Transinger, who is in custody on previous drug-related charges. Now, approximately 20 attempts were made, they said, to bond Transinger out using 13 stolen credit cards. The detective immediately began contacting some of the credit card victims who reported their information had been stolen. The victims are reported to reside all over the state of Arizona, from the Phoenix area to Lake Havasu and other reaches of the state as well. Well, this past Monday, March 14th, the Camp Verde Marshal's Office made a traffic stop in the parking lot of the Camp Verde Jail, and the driver was Brandon Wigington, the man suspected of using the stolen credit cards. Now, Wigington was arrested for drug possession. The vehicle Wigington was driving was found to be the subject of a fraudulent purchase in the Phoenix area. Now, during a search of Wigington's person, a room key for a hotel over in Sedona was found in his pocket. Now, a search warrant for the hotel room in Sedona was obtained and executed. Now, and that was done, by the way, by the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office detectives and patrol deputies. Now, the search resulted in evidence of credit card theft, identity theft, and fraud schemes, as well as drugs and drug paraphernalia. Personal identifying information, credit card information, and ledgers found in the room indicate there are likely hundreds, if not thousands, of victims. Scott was found in the hotel room, which was purchased using a stolen credit card and booked under a fake name given by Wigington. Interviews and investigations indicate the information obtained to commit identity theft and credit card theft were purchased on the dark web by those suspects. Wigington is facing charges of fraud schemes, possession of a forgery device, aggravated identity theft, and fraudulent use of a credit card, as well as possession of dangerous drugs. Scott is facing charges for possession of dangerous drugs, conspiring on fraud schemes, and as well aggravated identity theft. Transinger is also facing charges for conspiracy to commit fraud. The investigation and the extensive follow-up will continue. Well, in other news, the Gila County Small Stock Show is happening this weekend. The public is welcome and it's free to attend, but officials say make sure to bring some cash for lunch and your camera too for the Instagram Ready Dress Up Your Chicken, Rabbit, or Cavy contest. That's when the Gila Hoppers 4-H Club hosts a countywide small stock show this Saturday, March 19th, that's tomorrow, at the Gila County Fairgrounds in Globe. Now, competitors register each animal separately on show day itself. On-site registration begins at 8:30 tomorrow morning with the stock show starting at 9 a.m. This is a one-day carry cage show, and it welcomes 4-H and FFA members. Categories include showmanship, novice, junior, intermediate, and senior at $4 per class, and breed judging is $3 per animal. There's an unofficial skill-a-thon. Entry is $4 per person, and classes for junior, intermediate, and senior. And just for fun, they have a lunchtime dress-up contest for those who outfit their poultry, rabbit, or cavy with style and flair. Do you have items, by the way, to donate to the raffle or questions before the show? Well, if you do, you're asked to call 928-200-2369. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, Today you can expect warmer weather and lighter winds. The warmest temperatures of the next several days are forecast for tomorrow on Saturday, but southwest winds will increase across the area with the approach of another low pressure system due to impact our region on Sunday and Monday. A complete report on your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News.
Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake's started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Michael Dowling with the Old County Inn and Pinewood Tavern. So we've been using Terlucas and Brandt probably for the last 4 years. They've been really awesome to work with, Amy and Marguerite. They do everything now from pretty much all of our payroll needs, pay all of our taxes. They even help us on Fridays to pick up our checks, which is great since they're local. But I pretty much use them for everything. They've been awesome to work with, and they take off all the things I don't have to worry about as far as taxes go, so I can concentrate on my business. But as for now, they're pretty much doing all of my personal taxes, all of our payroll needs, all of our business taxes, and very affordable and just awesome to work with, and they're local. So we really appreciate them, and they've been a great partner with us so far.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, a band of mid-level clouds will be nudged southward as a conveyor of dry air continues to expand across the high country early this morning. Now, this is going to equate to mostly sunny skies today, and high temperatures should generally run 3 to 5 degrees above where they were yesterday. Now, the above normal warmth will persist into Saturday, though clouds will rebuild and likely keep conditions a degree or two cooler than today. The return of mid-level clouds signals the approach of our next upper-level storm system. And while forecast models have come in a touch drier, some of the experimental blended guidance forecasters often offer a more aggressive precipitation forecast. Well, given the upslope regime, the National Weather Service says that they've opted to hang on to some pretty decent chances of precip along areas stretching from the Grand Canyon country southeastward here through the Mogollon Rim country. Now, sustained south to southeasterly winds 15 to 25 southwesterly winds 15 to 25 miles an hour are forecast, with gusts approaching 35 miles an hour at least through the initial part of Sunday. As the main upper-level trough swings eastward, the pressure and height gradient will relax, and the conveyor of strongest winds will be confined to areas across the White Mountains. Some of the peaks could see wind gusts around 55 miles an hour and even some 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts or greater at places like Humphreys Peak up in Flagstaff. The strongest winds are expected to transpire late Sunday and into Monday. Still, moisture isn't in great supply, and snow amounts are currently expected to range between a trace to a half inch for elevations around 6,500 feet. That includes areas around Flagstaff to 1 to 3 inches across the north rim of the Grand Canyon and across the White Mountains. Valley rain amounts will likely only amount to around a few hundredths of an inch. While winds will abate for the first half of next week, it'll remain breezy with north to northeasterly winds of 10 to 20 miles an hour persisting throughout the middle of next week. So, cinch down your hat, it's going to be breezy for a while. Meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today, well, they should be looking something like this. Again, a little bit warmer than it has been the last few days, and that's kind of welcome news for some folks anyway. In Payson today, you can expect sunny skies with winds gusting to around 15 miles an hour and a high near 66.
Tonight, it'll be clear with just a few light breezes and a low around 38. Up on top of the rim at Forest Lakes today, a bit cooler up there. The winds up there are going to be gusting up a bit more too, to around 20 miles an hour, with an expected high near 56 degrees and a low up on top of the rim tonight, dropping to around 29. Down south here in Tonto Basin, well, we'll be heating up to a high around 78 degrees today with clear skies and still some significant breezes tonight as well. And with that, the basin should have a low near 47. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, KRIM Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great weekend. Thanks for watching.